Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Ocean Contractors Nova Scotia Provincial Playdowns here at the Halifax Curling Club. My name is Jim Nix. I'll be your host this afternoon, along with my sister Jocelyn on the color today. Looking forward to a great week, Joss.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a fun week, that's for sure, Jim.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really good teams. Our match today features Christina Black and Mackenzie Mitchell, both out of the Halifax Curling Club here, so no real advantage on home ice, at least. And it looks like Mitchell's got hammer as a result of the draw to the button. Christina Black's up first. So, Josh, usually the first end of these games seems to be kind of wide open for the most part. Probably more so, a little bit more so in the women's game than the men's game, but generally kind of open, and you can see the first shot being called in the 4-foot area for Team Black.
Yeah, it just gets everybody pretty much calmed down and then keep everything defensive for the first, at least the first end, maybe the first couple of ends for sure.
Yeah, interesting comment. Calm down's probably a good term because everybody's going to be a little bit, they're all pumped up and ready to go, but at the same time you get a little anxieties for spots, possibly particularly with the Mitchell team. The Mitchell team very young, probably an average age of 22 or 23, and playing the most experienced team probably here in this event, and a team that really is the team to beat this week, I think is probably pretty fair to say.
Oh, absolutely. The experience is incredible with the Team Black, that's for sure. They've got lots and lots of experience over all the other teams here, actually. But again, like you had just mentioned, the teams are young, so they haven't got
running! They don't have years, but they do have a lot of experience even at the national level. So it should be a good match. Carly Evers now with her second stone here in the first end. Be doing the same thing, just throwing it in the 4-foot area. Going to be pretty much wide open end by the look of it.
Okay, I'll just give you a little less this time.
Kate Fitzgerald's the lead for the Mitchell team.
Yep.
An out-turn hit.
Clean. Yep.
It's going to be a long week. It's 17 round robin, so everybody's going to play 6 games, leading up to potential tiebreakers and then a semifinal and a final, but we'll talk a little more about that as we go on. Yeah. It's only 4 rocks in. We don't really need to know everything yet.
Okay, you got this. Okay.
One thing we can be pretty sure of is that here at the Halifax Curling Club with ice maker Adam McKiernan, is probably as good or probably the best ice in the province as a rule, particularly for events such as this. So I would expect ice conditions to be great. I understand they do have new rocks here today, so NSCA has purchased new rocks. So this is the first time they've been used. They've got a few games on them, but first time they've been used for an event. So that'll be interesting to see how they work out as well.
Yeah, it certainly will, because from what I know is this ice has a pretty good curl in it to begin with. So with the rocks just being done, it might be even that much more. So it'll be very interesting to see what comes out of that.
10-5.
Yep, sure thing.
Yep, right to it. Right to it, Taylor. You got it. Right to it. Yep. Right up, right up.
This one's really going.
You got it.
Gonna hang on, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on good enough to hit it at least.
Mm-hmm.
First end, that's key. It's always important to make sure you don't get too gentle on the first end. I always tell teams when we're coaching them,
I like a 10.
even though we call normal weight, make sure it's normal weight. You don't need to throw anything real light in the first end.
Exactly.
Marley Powers. Going to switch to the other side. Going to go in, turn, draw here. The idea if you're a skip, kind of bounce back and forth a little bit, especially early when the shots are pretty simple for the most part, and there's no real detail to calling it. It's just simply wait, and that's about it, to be honest.
Yeah, and getting a good look at the ice and what it does in different places. It's a good time to do that.
Yeah. Everybody seems to be locked down here on draw weight pretty good, so. Marlise Carter's the second stone for Team Mitchell. Well, he's only 19 years old.
Hair more. Same weight, 10. Clean, just clean. Just clean, low.
A bit of panic on this one. It might be out a little bit. Gonna work to make it move a little bit.
Yeah.
And she will roll out.
Clean.
Moving right along here. Move to a new player on this team,
Yeah,
I guess,
4-5-10.
Jocelyn. Jill Brothers.
Yeah, Jill has skipped over many, many years and joined up with Christina this year. It looks like a really
A
good
90.
matchup, and
Okay.
Well, they certainly have had a very successful season so far. We'll touch on that a little bit as we
Yeah.
move on. But, yeah, Jill's just a terrific player, always been a terrific player. So,
yeah, she sure
and a
has.
great welcome addition.
That's really nice.
This team's a little older than some teams out here, and by no means old, but they're certainly a little older, but they're all in terrific shape, and I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between them and the 20-year-olds most of the time. So
I think you're right, Jim.
Taylor Stevens now deliver the out-turn hit.
10. Queen. 10.
Nice thing about this end, they certainly save a little on the clocks. No panic on time in this end. So we're going to hang around this time or roll out.
Yeah,
9-1?
she rolled out.
So a lot of damage being done to the potential percentages, but other than that, no damage being done to the team
Very
result
true.
here in the first end.
That might be a little bit of nerves too. They seem to be throwing quite a bit of weight on those hits,
I had
so
some
they
more.
might bring that down a bit as the game progresses.
Yeah, it's quite possible. And even ice, you're always going to, you know that you're expecting ice to be curling a fair bit, so you're maybe taking a little more than you need sometimes. And you'd rather make sure that you hit it than have it go swinging by somewhere. So
That's perfect.
another perfect draw for the black team, though. They certainly are getting a great opportunity to kind of get a feel for draw weight early in this one.
Yeah.
Taylor, same out-turn hit. Got about a foot of ice. Good start.
10.
Pretty much right at it from what we can see. We're right behind the sheet. We'll get messed up a little bit from
Down.
curlers getting away
10-2.
sometimes.
Get right to it, Marlies. You got it.
Well,
Come-
this
Keep it on
one
the center.
looks like it's going to hang around, Jim. Good throw.
Yeah, good shot.
Mackenzie did.
Christina Black now.
Yeah. Yeah.
think
What's it
probably
doing
when
here?
Christina started skipping when she was
Just running
playing fair
ice?
for Arsenal, and
There are
then when she
throws
moved
open
into the
all
skipper's
over the place.
position,
Okay.
I think that
Okay.
probably a few people wondered whether or
Yeah.
not that would be a
That sounds great.
position
Okay,
that she
wait,
could
wait.
play and played well, and
Yeah.
I think that there's not much doubt. Probably wasn't a lot of doubt in her mind, but anyway, she's certainly proven that she can skip with the best of them across the country. So
Oh, she sure has. She's a wonderful.
10-2.
skipper. She learned a lot from Marianne as well.
Clean.
so.
Wait. Easy
yeah,
clean.
she's put this one out just a
clean,
little
easy
tiny
clean,
bit,
though.
but she's got
Easy
about a
clean.
half a rock
Start
already,
going
so
up.
she should be
Still
able to
10.
hang around with this.
Yeah, 9-8. Great.
These teams too don't play a lot of 10N events in a year anymore. It's strictly
Oh, yeah.
events leading to nationals, so it's got to be a little different.
Try to roll one of the ways.
Different when you're playing 8N events, even in the big cash bills and the slams and everything else. You're playing 8Ns, and then all of a sudden you're playing 10. Just getting your mind right as to where you are in the game and all that kind of stuff has got to take a little bit of adjustment at least.
Yeah. Do you think when they have their practice games that they do 10 ends?
All right, you
just
got it,
to-
Mackenzie,
to
like you
get
can.
Used to that because it is a big difference, really. Those 2 extra ends can make quite a difference in terms of even stamina and just staying
hairpin!
focused.
Sure, yeah.
10.
Yeah, they might, or
right
at least
to it, really.
at least simulate that a little bit, where
Yep,
they
right.
hang some ends and kind of approach it that way. It's quite possible that they do
Can you
that.
roll that way?
And then it seems so long now. It never did. When we used to play 8 ends, or we used to play 10 ends rather. If you go to a bunch where it was 8 ends, people were hesitant to go. Now it's the other way around.
Yeah.
If you want to go to 8
is.
ends, if you just tell them you're going to have a bunch where play 10 ends,
I mean,
nobody's
it's
coming.
okay if you roll. Yeah, nosy makes it trickier for blank, so. Okay, you got it. Jill, I wouldn't mind crossing it to roll that way. Just because I haven't thrown on that side
Christina
of the sheet.
might
No,
try to
for
move
blank.
this one around a little bit, just to try to get it to a different spot. She might also like to leave it right there. What would you like to do here, Jocelyn, if you were throwing this and the other team's got last rock and one to come?
Yeah, I think I'd like to roll a little bit over to the other side there and
10-2.
give them a different spot. They know
Clean.
the
10-5.
spot. So. But obviously hit the rock first and then
Got it right hard.
try for a little
Hard.
roll. I think
Okay,
she's just going to
through the
nose
nose.
though by the looks of that.
I was
The other thing of that is also the roll out. You know, if you hit a big chunk of the rock, you may not roll out. So,
yeah.
yeah.
The other thing for me, and I don't know that many people do it, I think most people still like to roll to the side somewhere. I don't mind being right there in the center sheet. I figure the person wants to blank this end, and now they've got to roll 6 feet or 7 feet to get it out. And if you're out in the 8 foot somewhere, they only have to roll like 18 inches sometimes.
Exactly.
And so I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of forcing them to one here without really even forcing them, just kind of putting them in a position where they don't try hard enough to blank the end. Kenzie Mitchell's last rock here in the first.
9. Clean. 9. Hair down. Get right to it.
Got to work hard on this.
Release,
Might get away with it.
Right to it.
Roll out. So whether intentional or not, Christina's black strategy of having the rock on the center line worked for them here in the first end, and Mitchell will take an early 1-0 lead in this first game of the Ocean Contractors Provincial Championships. Here at the Halifax Curling Club, feel free to drop down to the Halifax Curling Club. Joss, I got a lot going on down here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have as the week goes on.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the first game, so it's just going to get bigger and better. Come on down and see us, and you'll see some fine curling, that's for sure.
And on top of that, it's going to be one of the only places and events in the world that's free to get in. So you get to come and not pay a cent to get in here, and it's and see the best curlers in Nova Scotia and some of the best curlers in the country out here participating from now till Sunday. And later on this week, the New Scotland Patch opens up with some entertainment on Friday night, and Saturday they have a wonderful Kids Day planned. I think it's got a lot of stuff going on with that.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty fun with some inside floor curling and all that kind of thing. So you'll hear a bunch more about that as we move on through the week. And
Top 4.
so in number 2, Mitchell now without
Line's good.
playing the first rock here in the second end. A little disappointing to play an end like
You got
that
a lot of room.
pretty much perfectly and end up having to take one at the end, not having to take one. I keep saying that, but that's not really the case. Just hitting and staying instead of rolling out.
Okay.
So the difference here is Mitchell's team threw basically 8 straight hits in the first end. Didn't get the advantage of throwing draw weight, whereas Black's team threw draw. So Christina right away goes to the corner guard. Early Everest. So in the outturn corner. Looking for what, Joss? I don't know. How many feet in front of this house do you think on this ice?
Probably 3, around
Line
3.
3 or 4 feet?
Yeah, I'm thinking 3, 4, yeah.
Haven't really got a chance to see how much it curls yet. We'll have an idea. Usually if it curls a fair bit, you'd like those corners to be fairly tight.
Tight, yeah.
And if it doesn't curl a whole lot, then you got to leave them out a little further. But
Go. Pass this dot.
this looks fine. It's
Nice shot. Fun.
right on whatever that dot's about. So might be for mixed doubles maybe.
Yep.
Oh, right.
All right, just a 3. This side should be
So
about
a good
the same
spot for
speed,
Carly.
so-
So Kate Fitzgerald now with her second here in the second end. 10 end games here
Line's
at this
good.
event.
Wait only. Line's good. Easy.
And we're getting into a game already with
wait
playing
only.
a little offensive. Kate's going to throw a center
Okay,
guard
little bit,
here,
if you
tight
can.
one, I would think.
Only if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how teams sort of defend a little
Okay.
bit about that corner guard. Some
was a
people would opt to just
15-5.
come around it, but my personal theory and theory of many was you don't really like to chase around corners when you don't have last rock, but sometimes that's as good an option as any to go around there and take that corner away. Other people might throw it right in the rings, although you're asking for a little trouble there, so she's decided to go with the center guard. Nothing wrong with that call at all.
No, I like it.
Christina is opting to leave it there and come right around the corner that she just threw, which is good. Too often they throw the corner up and nobody ever does anything with it. It stays there for the whole entire end. And there's nothing unless somebody makes a roll. They never ever gets used.
That's very true.
Wait only. No, it's got to
This one's
curl.
maybe a
It's got to
little
sit
bit
and
warm.
curl. 14-5. Whoa, no, leave it. It's fine. Good.
Only a little
Nice.
deeper, I think, than Christina would like it. Oh, Mackenzie's going to go right around the center. The game's on. Went from
sure
basically
is.
all defense to all offense for both teams here.
I'll just say this.
Yep. You got it, release like you can.
Second stone, Marlies Carter.
Yes! Hard line! Hard!
Top 12.
All the way! Hard! Where
Top
are we?
8.
Where?
Top 8.
Line's
Beautiful
good. Line's
ice.
good.
It's good.
I don't
Great
think you need to
curl,
curl
too.
it.
This looks like a good shot. Might be a little bit deep, Jim.
Yeah, not bad though.
Holy
Not
cow.
bad when you don't have a hammer. It's not. Probably just over curled a little bit more than they would have
Sorry.
liked and left that chance at a hit and
14-5.
roll here.
Okay. 4. Like 11-5.
11-5.
And for board weight, bumper weight.
Cut.
A lot of rotation on this rock.
It's really going.
Hard. Yep. Hard. Roll it.
It's
Hard.
close.
Whoa.
No, it's right on the nose. Didn't see.
I got it.
You got it?
Off a really good corner
Yeah, you gotta
guard.
go, but you
I
have to.
can't. It's not to the side.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Not
just
a
waiting
great
to get
result there. Just a little underthrown.
12-1.
Okay.
Interesting to see how Mitchell decides to defend this now.
Go here.
I think you're kind of committed. I think you're going to
Yeah.
be going guard.
No, we're one.
It'd be a little
The
different
guard?
story if she was number 2, but yellow's number 2. So
Yep.
looking for the center guard. Really tight center guard would be good.
Line's good. Whoa.
Top
Oh, he's doing anything with this. Might be a little bit warm.
Yeah, I
you
think
lock
they're
it?
indicating it's a
I
little.
don't. Yeah.
13-9. It's got a curl.
I'm just going to try and take it back.
Okay.
Yeah, not the best spot for sure. There's Christina, a couple of different options here.
The double's tricky. So I think if you just play that, it's a pretty good shot. If you end up there, it's okay, but I'll try and get that. 10.
You like this call, Josh? Looking for make a little hit and roll behind the corner.
I do like this, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat call. It's you know, the first reaction sometimes when you see two rocks close together, like, well, let's make the double. But
Whoa.
Christina's thinking 3. She's not just she's already thinking 2 here. So
Right.
one way to maybe get 3 is to make the roll behind the corner.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's good, Chip.
that's not bad.
9-1.
No, not bad at all.
Maybe you were not ever
And win the draw to the
crossing.
button,
I
anyways.
thought it was straight nose. Nose it. 10.
So a big shot to hit and stay here. If you can hit this right on the nose and just basically replace
You got it,
the stagger here. As far as you have, right now you have kind of yellow and red. If you can just replace that and put red on top of yellow, and you'd be in a pretty good spot if you're Mitchell, and you wouldn't have shot rock. But that doesn't really matter right now because right now you're looking at maybe a 3-ender, and you don't want to do that.
Exactly. Nose hit's what you're looking for.
Whoa. Curl.
Taylor Stevens looking for a
Straight.
right on the nose.
Hard.
And curl and then straight. It's got to be pretty close.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Sit.
whoa. Good.
Yeah, great shot.
Pretty good, yes, sir.
Good sweet nose.
I think you got it.
Just throw it hard and play the hit and roll and lose both of those.
Yeah, if you kill them both, roll out. That's
Just
fine
a
too.
hair high.
So it sounds like they're going to go with some weight on this, Joss.
Yeah, so they're just, the key is to just get behind those corners. That's the plan, I would say.
Yeah.
Not concerned about losing their own.
No. Didn't work out quite as good as they would have
That's
liked. Mitchell now with a chance to hit and sit 2. Maybe get a force out of this end.
That. 10.
Sounds like 10's a common number out here today. That must be what most of these
do you
teams
wanna
are
throw,
throwing as a
9?
normal weight.
What are you seeing? I think 10.
Right, we'll both take.
I think that should be close.
Is a double there, Jim? If she,
On the yellows?
yeah,
Yeah, probably is, but
but
I
she's
don't-
not too concerned about
well,
that.
no, I don't think she's going to be throwing it hard enough to even try to make it. She would like to get it rolled about a foot just behind, partially behind that yellow would be fine.
Right on.
Even a nose hit's not terrible here.
Okay.
Okay.
Although you do leave the double, I guess it's a little higher up than I thought. So
Yeah, good sweep.
yeah, a little more curl there would have been
Like, you
definitely
can
preferred,
get the
just to get
double!
half a rock behind the
And the
corner.
top.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Just like a
Christina
skinny
looking
half.
looking at the double, semi cross house double, not totally a cross house, but
Probably throw. You like an 8.5.
get us into 8.5. Joss, that's pretty big weight.
That is big weight.
What about Jill? She's like it, and most of these players out here, deliveries are so rock solid that
Oh, absolutely.
just ask them to throw it harder is not a big deal. To us, kind of what now turn into club curlers, throwing more weight like that, it's a challenge. She's in the neighborhood on this.
She sure is.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, good.
That's a
I
great
go.
shot by
Great shot, Jill.
Jill.
I don't know what the time was, but.
It's the advantage when with a team like Christina's that has played
I
at
think
the
so.
highest
Yeah.
level and plays a lot.
Yeah.
They get a lot of opportunity to practice those kinds of shots. Not practice, play those kinds of shots, I guess is a better way to put it. And so you get a much better feel on exactly where you have to hit and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't think most teams get that opportunity, and they don't make it up in practice. It's hard to do in practice sometimes, and hard to get everybody committed to being there for practice. So all of a sudden, a potential force for Mitchell is turning into a potential deuce for black. Definitely want to hang around on this. You don't want to have Christina have an opportunity to come around that corner again.
Right.
Kenzie Mitchell out of Corner Brook, Newfoundland.
Nice. Nice, hold it there. Hold it there.
Needs to stay.
Going pretty hard.
Yeah, it's growing really hard. She got rid of it. But you can pretty much guarantee Christina's coming around the corner.
Absolutely. Looking at 3 again.
Yeah.
Possibly.
At this level,
Yeah, I
you don't
feel
get a
a little
lot of
high.
opportunities to
Carly was
What
about
was
there.
that?
to come around or to force for 3 and get 3, and this is an opportunity you don't want to not take. So I expect her to be really close on this, and if she does, then Mackenzie's going to have a big problem. So
Great. This path should be fine. Yeah, but I think we've thrown enough hits down this. You know what? Yep, you got this.
So going pretty hard on this. This is curling really nicely. This could be really, really good if you can get it there.
No, we're not.
Just got to get a piece of the 8-foot. Looks good.
Looks very good. Very nice.
Light out of my hand.
So black sitting 2 behind the corners.
What do you think here? I think it's like
And Mitchell with some desperation measures here early in this game. This is only the second end, but this was turned into way too easy of a potential 3. So we'll see where she goes. She's trying to come around the guard that Christina just threw, and that's not going to be easy. But she doesn't really have a lot of options, Joss.
No, she's taking a lot more ice than Christina did, but Christina also had a lot of
full
rotation
8
on
to be
her,
shot.
so
Okay.
that
thing
might be the difference.
Yeah. You definitely can't afford to hit anything. You can't afford to hit the top guard, and you can't
Right.
afford even to touch the rock in the 8-foot. Probably you might be able to get number 2 that way, but not likely by the look of it. So it's on its way.
Yeah.
Mitchell facing 2 black counters here. Second end. Sweeper's indicating it might be warm. I'm starting to look at it now.
Back 4.
He's kind of clean. It might be
Back
close.
8.
Does have to curl a lot, like you said, though. It's a lot of ice. And it needs to stop. Needs to stop. Well, you know what? Pretty good effort.
Absolutely.
Not shot rock, but just a few feet less. I think she would have had it in there really nicely, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Like, just through.
Certainly a tap for 3 for Christina
Yeah.
Black.
Be like there.
Yeah, that would have been really, really good if just a hair lighter.
Tweener.
So what are you throwing here, Jocelyn? Just heavy draw, just back line, basically?
Yeah, I think back line would be my choice.
Enough rocks, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have a ton of
So-
ice, so
so.
she can't throw too much less than that, that's for sure. Christina Black with an opportunity for 3 here, and then number 2.
Yeah, looks
Hard.
pretty good.
Hard, hard, hard. You got it. Clean.
Yeah, not much panic there.
No.
Draw.
Veteran team. Very nice shot by
So-
Christina. So Team Black picks
So
up
good.
3 here in the second end. They'll take a 3-1 lead after
Good
2 ends of
call.
play here at the 2025 Ocean Contractors Nova Scotia Championships ladies side.
I was like, yeah. the
Looking
biggest
forward
thing
to
is
a good week, but that's a little bit of a rough start now for
because it will
Mitchell
always curl.
Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Way
is.
to
but,
capitalize, guys. Yeah, it's really good capitalize.
down
Great
2,
job,
they can
great
get their
job.
2 back here
You
in,
like
in the
that draw
third.
through?
And
Oh, it's good, yeah.
And it flows a little bit into what we talked about before, where now you're playing 10-end games versus 8-end games. So there wouldn't be a lot of
I
reason to
maybe not.
panic if you're playing 8 ends, and definitely no reason to panic if you're playing 10 ends. So
yeah, there's lots of game left yet.
yeah, give yourself a little bit of time. Like you say, try to get your 2. Make sure you don't allow a score here. That would be a challenge, but
I'm telling you, it's next level. Top 4. So it's definitely keened up a bit, eh? Like I probably throw a hair last time I gave you on the way going down, yeah. Like 20. Yeah, like 13/8 are going through, so okay, 20. Top 4 girls.
it's Carly Everest getting ready to throw her first one here in the third end. We are at the Halifax Curling Club in downtown Halifax, South Bland Street here in Halifax. If you're looking
Big
to
ad, huge ad.
find something to do for the rest of the week, this afternoon, tonight, tomorrow, and every day until the weekend, feel free to drop in here in Halifax Curling Club and take advantage of the
Just
opportunity to
top
watch
one.
some great curling.
Easy.
Carly's got not lost draw weight yet. She's right on the button.
Yeah.
Now the corner guard's going up.
Yeah, pretty much the automatic call here. It's, you know, like we say, you're not in a panic, but you do have to try a couple things, and even in a tie game, this is a shot you'd be playing. So
Yeah.
All you.
and you can track all the scores for this event at curlingzone.com. The scores are on that site. Feel free to have a look, and if you have any comments or questions, we don't have a chat site as such anywhere set up, but you can email us at nscurling2025@gmail.com. So that's nscurling2025@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, we certainly entertain hearing from you and responding if we can.
Line's good.
So So Carly now has to throw up the guard.
Catch center!
Corner guard curled a little too much for Mitchell's team. It's a corner guard, but it's way over there. Corner
Yeah,
guard.
just on the 12-foot.
Yeah. We'll see though. Kenzie's
Sorry,
going to try to
guys.
take
I'm gonna
advantage of it
Just gonna grab my shit.
for her.
I pulled the hair off. Line's fine, all you. Always Taylor.
Going hard. This is a good looking shot.
Sure is.
Very nicely done. Just by a whisker. That's good enough.
Yep.
Would have liked to add another foot or two on it, but that's okay. Christina's going to leave it there. It's interesting. I think if you're Mitchell, you're kind of okay with that. You're thinking, well, it's probably need to leave ours alone for us to have a chance to get a couple, so I'm not going to be too upset with this guard going up. You're probably going to peel it afterwards and see what happens from there. Ours looked a little wide to me.
This part.
Yeah, I think it was a little,
You
Jim.
navigate.
She's going right in on this. Probably top 8, I'm thinking. Can't really see from here.
There's kind of two ways you can kind of guard it. You can guard it short and you can guard it from the inside, if you will, and call it that. So
Okay.
Peel and
you
roll.
got to get rid of both these now.
Yeah.
On ours, I don't think so. Like the yellow doesn't.
I think it clears the red one at the back. I
You got
don't
it
think
really
if you hit
like you can.
3/4 of this, you should the yellow should go behind the red. Elise Carter, no shortage of weight. She's definitely going to get the double. Oh, she didn't get the double. I thought she had the double.
I did too.
That's a tough one. That was half an inch from
I
being
mean,
perfect.
it's fresh. We haven't really thrown there, but.
Christina still likes the idea of getting rid of that red,
I
but
like guard.
the girls say, well,
You just threw
yeah,
this.
we're in pretty good shape here. Let's just keep going with this guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still in the same shot. Just looking for a tight guard.
I had 20. Just a 2. 1.5.
A lot of finish at the end.
There is, yeah, going both ways. There's,
Yeah,
Good.
not bad. Carter now will be asked to do the same thing. Basically try to hit a little bit more of it.
stick with the game plan. Sometimes it can be tempting to go in and tap that back, but it's too early in the game for one thing, and it's only down 2, so.
Yeah.
Good
This,
call.
she's only going to get one here. I think she's a little bit on the high side, maybe.
Yeah.
It's one of those you kind of got to, at some point there, you got to get more than just the one.
Yeah. Even 20,
So
I
same
think is
call.
fine, Jill.
Basically, it's just
Yeah,
the same
nice
call
add.
every call right now for the team.
Yeah. Okay, 15 then.
For Team Black. Chill Brothers going to be asked to throw the center guard. Chill takes no backswing at all, or not even a setback,
similar
or
yours,
whatever
Marley.
the proper term is for that. Just kind of right from the hack. Get away with that when the ice is this keen. She was also a little bit on the wide side for me, but I think that's not a bad thing on this particular sheet of ice. You're going to be able to kind of drag it. These girls are really strong with on the brooms and
Exactly.
Just fresh.
don't quite get there. So an opportunity for Mitchell to maybe get out of this a little bit. I don't think I'd peel that guard.
Yeah, it's pretty high, isn't it?
It's really high, and you now have an opportunity of maybe getting the bull. You could hit the short high one if you want to call it the short guard
Yeah,
and make the
yeah.
double. But anyway, this is the call.
Yep.
Taylor Stevens. And she's going to get the 1.
Yeah, and they'll keep putting the guard up, and
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I think if you're going to play that, you got to get really serious about making more than just 1 rock, because pretty easy for them to throw this one right back in the same place there and make it even better.
very
So
true.
I think if you
At
have
the
an
exact same.
opportunity, sometimes you might have to take it. I would have probably hit the short one there and tried to, even if I stayed
Yeah, stay
there,
down.
Christina probably has to do something with it. But anyway, Joe now going to be throwing back that same guard. This one's still got to curl a lot,
Yeah.
and it's not going to quite get over there, I don't think. So the strategy may have worked by peeling that higher one. You definitely left a plenty big enough hole.
I think you got to
Doesn't
chase
look like it
right?
when we look at it that way, but certainly lots of room to get through there.
Now they're just questioning what to do, whether to peel or go right in. Tap that one out.
Yep.
Looks like she's going after it, Jim.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm glad to see they didn't peel. I mean, basically you're given an opportunity here to get out of this end
Yeah.
and maybe even take advantage of the opposition's stones. And the peel would have been, to me, a wasted shot. So Taylor's made a lot of these kinds of shots in her career. She's played backhand all the time. So this one looks really good. If they can get a hair more curl. Can't quite see from here. Will she get by? And she does. What a great shot. And the roll.
Very nice. Yeah.
Terrific shot by Taylor Stevens. And definitely the right call. Can fall into that trap sometimes of deciding if this the right call or wrong call because
Yeah,
it works or
it's what she
doesn't
had
work.
to
And that's
Probably
not
just
always
a
a
10,
fair
eh?
assessment. But in this case,
I mean, I kind of look like
We're
9
gonna go
5
with
eyes,
that.
but.
Yeah.
All right, well, we know what does here, so.
so Christina playing a pretty short run back.
Okay.
You expect her probably to make this or be very, very close. And
Yeah, right on, just a hair high. Yeah.
might be able to
Right,
leave,
Tina.
leave her right behind the
We know
guard,
the
which would be
spot,
a plus.
Okay, you got it.
Should just run and finish at the end.
Yeah.
Not very much ice. Must be going to throw from some pretty serious weight on this. Yeah.
10! Whoa, whoa, whoa. 9 8!
So a little bit on the
Wait,
wide
wait.
side.
Hard, whoa. Yep.
Really
yep.
close.
Hard, you really gotta go. Hard, hold it.
Girl, just his hair.
Close.
Can't blame them on that. That to me looked like it was a little bit on the outside edge there. I thought they would have to not sweep it to keep it straight, and it turns out they did. So, not an easy shot from Mackenzie, but definitely makeable. And if you're going to win this week, you got to make these ones.
That's right.
Make it. If you make it,
I
you're
think
going to roll to the 8 foot and sit 2.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like a quarter tucked. I think if you just roll wide, it makes them do something.
Just
so,
enough to hit it through, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all the
But
ocean
she's got it.
contractor signs back there. It's kind of nice to have a
All right, let's just make
a
this one
sponsor
go.
such as Ocean that takes on both these events. This used to be 2 separate events, and there's always a Scotties event. And they just
Yeah.
opted to get a little bit out of the provincial
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
championships, from what I understand. I
knows.
don't know how accurate I am, but I think that's the case. And
Okay.
Ocean stepped in and taken on both these
you like
events,
this
which is terrific.
Yeah, I do.
Sure is.
This is a total guess.
I like it. We can move it if we have to.
Yeah.
You got it, Mackenzie, like you can.
So like a 12.
Oh, Mitchell now.
Hacks,
Yeah,
hair
gotta go.
down. Hold it down. Back line. Hard.
Back line doesn't sound
Back
good.
line.
No, because it curls so hard there.
Back line. Hard. Yep, we still got it.
Still got it, they're saying, so.
Still got it. Still got it.
Oh, worst case scenario.
Yes, definitely.
It's always a killer. You get that little rub. It just takes. You're better off hitting 2 inches of it than you are hitting a half an inch. Christina might show no mercy here. She may go right in on this shot.
I kind of like the straight guarding it. Don't talk about coming in.
That was so close, Joss.
Oh, it certainly was. And I think Christina will probably go right in.
I personally love the straight guard.
The red is just in the rings.
Yeah, even as long as it's curling.
So it looks like the
I mean,
Christmas
if you try
tree.
that and you just wick off
Yeah,
the top,
the
it's fine
famous
too. Okay.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my
Just
drop
like
pack.
Christmas tree them.
Christina, it's very, mine were quick here.
Yeah, just don't count that biter.
I threw 30 on my draw, so probably give us a 30. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a solid ad, Tina, so I think 30, navigate in there, yeah.
Sounds good, guys.
Christina Black final stone here in the third end. Already with a 3-1 lead and looking pretty good to maybe steal a point here.
Mine should be good. 3.
Yeah. Just tight! Yeah.
We're just curl.
Guard, yeah.
She just get wider? What happened? Why runs so good?
It's definitely guarded, so she's just going to have to draw there.
Well,
But
yeah,
does she need Jim full 4? Yeah.
yeah, full or even just maybe not even quite full,
Should we
but
close up here?
regardless,
Maybe a
call
little-
it 4 foot.
Yeah.
Like barely. I think you can drag it. So I like just regular same weight.
What do you
I think it should be pretty similar to everywhere else.
Okay.
I think if we have to drag it, we can.
Okay. Like a, what do you think? Like a 14.8?
Yeah, I like 14.8. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Full 4.
Yeah.
We're also talking
Yeah,
14.8, Joss.
again.
That's pretty keen. I
That
don't
is
know if it's
keen.
quite that quick or not, but might be.
Thought we were a little big. It's pretty wide. T-line!
Well out there, but
Top more!
got to come off that outside when it should. It's
T-line!
going to be okay as long as the weight's good.
Yep, she's by.
Just needs a little bit of the 4 foot. That's a great shot.
Good
great
shot, yes.
Good shot by Mackenzie Mills. A good shot by the team, really, to make sure they talked a lot about what weight to throw there, and obviously gave her a good number. She threw it. She'll pick up 1 and only trail by 1 as we go to end number 4 here at the Halifax Curling Club for the 2025 Ocean Contractors Provincial Championships. Ladies draw today. Must be a men's draw to follow this. I don't have a sheet in front of me, but that would be what I would expect.
Continue.
There's opening ceremonies, I believe, at 5:30, and then another draw at 7 o'clock this evening. And then it just goes on and on all week. You can certainly look it up.
I was told her to throw 30. She did. But she didn't add like I did. But the difference, we're trying to figure out what the difference is.
All right. Okay.
It's kind of interesting, Josh, 'cause I don't really have a defending champion in this particular event. With Heather Smith winning last year and that team no longer being together.
Mine's good.
It's just usually, it seems like there's
It's a little
usually a
tight.
defending champion. There just isn't one.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, if you can.
There's
You're
on the men's
overthrowing.
side, but not on the ladies' side. Sonnegaard going up for Mitchell. To feel a little bit better
16-8.
after making that last draw.
Definitely. And she knew she had to get way out there to get, to get by the guards.
Yeah.
And beautiful shot for
It's
sure.
really nice too when you have ice conditions that allow you to
Yes.
get it out there, because as it is a lot of clubs, a lot of club sheets, you get out that far and it's like, even if you get the weight right, all of a sudden it doesn't curl.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
You're out there too far, and so it's nice when you have that same ability to get that 4 or 5 feet of curl from wherever you are. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Yep, keep it moving. 15-1. Yep. Hard. Fully. let's
coming
go.
around the center guard, which
Whoa,
wasn't
whoa, whoa.
quite center, but
Okay.
she will just bite the top of the 12-foot.
It's definitely.
Mitchell's going to ignore
I
it.
liked my throw.
She could hit that rock,
Yeah, she could.
hit it and stay right there. It would be a pretty nice spot. Draw around and bury it's probably a pretty nice spot too. So
Exactly.
I don't really know these teams for the most part. It's particularly this team I don't know
Line's
very
good.
well. So teams usually have some preferred style of play and
Scratch it.
level of aggression, and these guys seem to have no problem with going
Hard line.
aggressive. Doesn't always work. She's on the front one, a little light.
Yeah, a little light on
That's
this.
Okay. What?
Still black. Nice curly to
Oh. I'm going to throw positive, though.
Evers to throw the out turn, come around. Like to be where, Joss? Where would you want this one to end up? In a perfect world.
I'm thinking maybe biting the 4, or definitely in front of the tee line.
Yeah, I think biting 4 sounds good. You can go a little deeper, but if you go a little bit deeper, then she comes down, probably freezes on you. Just makes your scoring area for 2 that much tighter.
Top
Exactly.
4, line's
So
good.
top 4 would be pretty nice.
Top 4. Just bite the 4, bite the 4.
And they agree.
And
Bite the 4, line's
they
good.
agree with me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Looks like a great
Nice.
shot. Well,
Seems like it's definitely a little slow, the first rock and a path. Sorry, is the hair. Yeah. Like,
I don't really know what weight she's asking for on this shot. It's kind of like a...
you let him release like you can.
I'm thinking it's just a freeze weight, but
yeah.
it looked like a couple little taps behind the stone might have made me think that she was trying to move it a little bit, but move it a little bit's fine if you can get to the nose.
Yeah. Hard.
I'll give you a little update on the scores after this end.
Hard.
Be your job,
Top
Joss.
8. You got it.
Okie dokie.
Hard.
Going hard to get this by, and she's really close.
Hard, hard, hard.
Not sure,
Okay, well-
and she will just snake by. Just a great shot.
Beautiful shot.
Really good sweep, Taylor.
Great sweeping, too.
Yeah, it was a terrific shot all the way. Christina knows it too, so she's going out to clean up the front.
Yeah. Roll it.
Oh, great.
That's fine. Hard, Tina. That's fine. Good.
Not what she called, but it worked out.
Yeah, just a hair.
Yeah, I guess, it sort of worked out, I guess. Yeah, it's,
Your hair's in your bobby pin again.
yeah, I don't know. It
Still
leaves the exact
dirt.
same situation
Yeah.
and an
gotta
opportunity to
raise.
draw behind and have a shot now, so it, not perfect, but it wasn't awful.
Line's good. Wait only. Yeah. Line's good.
A lot of room
Top
here.
8. Hard. As far as it'll go.
Lots of room by the guard.
Hard. Yep, right in, Taylor. Hard, hard, hard. All the way. Line's
Just get
good.
as far in
Mine's
here as she
really good.
can, really.
Good sweep.
Really good shot.
Yeah, great
Okay.
shot. Good shot by second stone Marlies Carter.
Save bag. I'll give you a hair more.
And the chance for Powers to clean up the front a little bit.
Oh. Lead. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Not a lot of help. Those are the same as the Mitchell team the last end. It's just you need to kind of get a couple on some of those shots. You just can't just get to one.
Exactly, yeah.
You get a couple, you usually can get out of the mess, and if you don't, it's a challenge. She's an interesting call. You're just going to play the guard.
Yeah, I'd say.
Guard on the
You got
yellow
it.
rays. She could have possibly played the same shot they just threw. Come right around, maybe tap it a foot. Leave that yellow raise where it is. Just decided to guard it up. That's fine, Taylor Stevens. Sweeper's doing nothing. This has got to be a little bit
I was just
lower.
going to say, it's got to come up quite a bit. Oh, they're going around.
Yeah, might it be a little late. We'll see.
Might be.
They sneak it by. They will.
Oh,
Well, kind of the same thing I thought, but I thought we'd do it from the other side.
yeah.
I didn't expect to try to do it from that side.
Yeah, you wouldn't call that, I wouldn't think, but
No.
it worked out beautifully.
Yeah, the problem now is you get the little short raise to double,
What weight
and
do you like?
double and stay behind the guard kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Just a little high.
just a little bit off nose. Christina said a little high, which means we'd like it to curl. She would like it to not quite curl to the nose. When you refer to high and low, it's really kind of in relation to where you're going to hit the rock. High side would be on the throwing side, and the low side would be on the overcurl. Quick call right out of her hand.
Really curling.
Curl on the top, maybe.
Oh man, that was really. She had to be pretty tight on that, Jocelyn.
Yeah, I think so.
She
I
was just
couldn't really
sideways.
see.
No, she doesn't. Jill doesn't miss the broom usually by more than a smidgen.
You're right.
You got it there.
But she did call right out of her hand, so.
Yeah. Yeah, she came pretty close to hitting the long guard.
Mm-hmm.
So great opportunity for Mitchell here.
Absolutely.
Get this guard up, get it in a good spot. Christina Black, not much choice but to keep peeling the guard.
Line's good. Line's
Brooke
good.
Fitzgerald just with a gentle clean so far.
Hard, Marlies. Hard.
And
It's
they're
got
both
to
going.
curl.
They really need to get some curl here.
Marlies. Hard. As far as it'll go.
I squeeze every little bit out of it.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Good.
And turned out pretty good. Good sweeping.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't think they'd get it over far enough,
Me
but they
neither.
did.
Yeah.
And roll it down there, you'd be okay, but you
Run
can't
that
make it
one in.
flat-wise.
Peel should run pretty straight. Joe.
So Christina Black actually going to try to make the run back on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Back it up. Hard. Hard. Catch it.
Not going to make it.
Okay.
Got one of them.
Better.
She's got one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a start.
Okay, it's good, Jill.
Good effort by Joe Mauser.
Right around the
Sorry,
red?
Joe Brothers.
Yeah.
That's going back a
Right
few
around
years.
the red.
Yeah. It's only been brothers for probably, what, 10 or something more years, I guess.
Yeah, we've known her for
Yeah.
a long time, though, so.
So Mitchell now will try the same intern come around. Put a second rock in there.
This hog.
Yeah, they're certainly, the guards are situated in a good position. They're not too
14.
tight to the house for a run back, so if she can get behind here, that would be.
Yeah, would you ever think of coming the other way, Jocelyn, and trying to go just like be full 12 foot but be behind the yellow, just kind of maybe prevent the straight back run?
Yeah, possibly, but I probably would be inclined to do what she's doing. But I think that is a good call. Probably better than what we're doing here.
Yeah, not sure.
Thing is, yeah, could leave the run double too, so looks hot.
I don't really want to leave this to the back of the forest, so it'll be good if Brothers takes his back for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's kind of like your instinct says to go hard and
Whatever
get that
shot
back,
you're
but
gonna
when you're
make.
not going to get it far enough,
Right there.
sometimes I don't know if you really want to go back that far.
Mm-hmm.
What are we telling her?
And make sure if you draw to it, you're going to be shot rocket. Lots of curl though. You can see when you look at
It
it
is
there,
wider,
that basically
right? So-
curled by the guard by
Yeah.
whatever, a few inches, and then
Yep.
is what, a foot on the other
Seems
side of
alright.
the guard,
Yeah,
at least a
yeah,
foot.
definitely.
Yeah, they're just digging in a bit. Okay, you got it.
Christina Black. Her first here in the fourth end. She's kind of moving right along.
It is.
It's out there a ways, but starting to move now. Just outside the hog line, they start to go pretty hard. It's going to be close. She's got the weight.
We got it. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was never getting off at the end. Yeah. Whew, it looks like it just died.
Curly
This.
Evers,
Trying to
she
get
was
around
never
that
going to
way.
stop on it. It just barely got far enough, but it did.
Yeah.
I'm just
Shot
saying, like,
rock.
if they hit
I
this,
think
they're not
Mitchell
gonna be
can
shot
get it,
over that
actually. I
anyway,
think she
so-
can get it and pop it through the hole.
Right? There.
I guess even if you're like there, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looking
Take
at
a
the
box
out turn,
or-
come around and tap your own up a little
there.
bit would be a great shot. Can't always tell exactly what they're playing there, but
I was just going to say, I'm not sure what the call is here.
I think it's actually this.
Tap?
Okay. Yeah, like
this like,
Yeah, have a listen.
Do you think this side is the same? Okay.
she's probably gonna be like 60.
yeah, not totally positive she's playing a tap or playing just to come around on her own, but virtually the same shot. Should be close on this. She basically just has to throw the same weight she just threw. But they're going really hard. Might be light. Don't know if you can get it there. They got to go real hard. Not going to get there.
Okay.
No, so Christina will
We'll just
draw
put that
over
one.
here.
Yeah, the bad part of that shot too is it leaves Christina this shot. Least of your
Good, I think, but if I'm on
light,
the
but
side,
didn't get
it's,
that curl.
No, I think you
Might
just
take
go
this
for
shot
this
away,
still.
right?
Exactly.
You can't touch the red. So I think I take plenty of ice, like oh here. Yeah.
So Christina Black with a chance at the infamous skips deuce. Basically not really a lot positive happening here until she made her first shot in
Red
this
one,
end.
so like
And now has an opportunity to basically make the same shot for her second point. Same shot, opposite turn. So I don't know how much the same it is, but looking for the same result, I guess.
Yeah.
just what like if you throw this. Oscar. Yeah.
Christina's got it on the way. Indicating it's out there a long ways.
Gotta go.
I don't think that really hurts
Lots
them.
of rotation.
Yeah, this one's got a curl a mile. I don't see it getting there.
No.
So one it is for Christina Black.
Time was right though.
She will take a 4-2 lead
Yeah, I
after
think it
4
makes
ends of
sense.
play
High
here at the
20, yeah.
2025 Ocean Contractors Provincial
least
Curling
we got one
Championships.
line.
We're at the Halifax Curling Club. Jim
Light
next
and
with
light,
Jocelyn
you're not-
next, and we will go to the 5th end in this 4-2 game. Joss, what do you think so far?
Well, I think there's a couple of surprises. It looks like it's going to go one way, and then all of a sudden, you know, it only takes one miss to switch it up. So it's been a really
It did feel like
fun game to watch, that's for
no,
sure.
it felt like it curled
Some
really
great
early.
shot making.
Like it's started right
True
around
enough.
Subaru instead of
300 for Black being the key, obviously.
Yeah,
It's okay.
exactly.
I'm gonna use the landmarks.
My recovery was. We somehow got out of the end though, so life's good.
Mitchell certainly has some opportunities. Had an opportunity
Okay.
at that end, and
20,
you know, they're
20 until otherwise proven. Yeah.
going to just keep playing and get a couple more
15, 20,
chances and
keep
try
it
to
down, keep it moving.
pop a deuce in here somewhere. And number 5, Carly Evers for their first catch the call. I imagine this is probably in the range.
Huge
You're
ad.
thinking top 4.
Felt huge!
Yeah, it looks like that.
Whoa!
I just had to throw a little.
Yep, Carly definitely has her draw weight.
Yeah.
We'll just wait a minute or two to update you on the scores. Everyone's just almost finished their fourth end, so we'll update you at that time.
I pulled
Cheryl
back a
being asked to
little.
throw up a corner.
It's really running.
I like these corners way over there.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
a little too far for.
Same thing happened last time going this way. Remember, they got the one behind it, but I think you got to give yourself maybe another foot of ice there or something, and
Yeah,
just get those corners on the 8 foot rather than way the heck out there in the 12.
yeah, I agree.
Carly Everstone
Easy. I
will be
feel
a
really
tight guard
positive.
in the might
Jill,
even be in the
stop.
house, but certainly tight.
Always Jill. Keep it going.
A little longer than she probably was looking for, but it's okay.
Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah. 16. I just threw it a little bit more positive. Yeah. I don't think I can nose it. I don't think I can nose it.
Kate not thinking she can get to the nose on that rock, but I don't know if I agree
Might
with
be able to
that.
get
She
to the
probably
nose, but I don't
can.
I
think
think
you're gonna roll
with,
in.
maybe hack weight she could for
Yeah.
sure.
So she's going to come around that same corner, which is great. I mean, it's good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny you threw it up there, but we'll get a little messy on you here in a minute.
Yeah.
Line's fine, all you. Got room. Got lots of room.
So it's pretty good, I think. By the guard by 8 inches or so, and going to be completely buried.
Great shot.
He's got that one figured out. Throw the corner way the heck over there, and throw another one way the heck over there, and it's buried.
Wait, like
So
full
anyway.
time?
That's very true.
Okay. Okay.
So guard going up again for black. So they're in between rock possibly. I didn't quite catch the call. Girls have played
I got
long
huge.
enough that they know what they're going to do. They don't take long to make the call. You got to pay attention.
Sure
I know
don't.
Lee! Let her know where it is.
It's going to definitely be in the house.
We
On the
buy?
guard.
Okay. We're top 4.
A little more than
Right
probably she
over,
was looking
girl.
for, yeah.
Okay. It's either one of them, I guess.
So you could peel the guard.
Yeah.
So by doing this, she's obviously looking for more
Yeah,
than
nice.
more than 2, I'd say. That other. Not sure of the weight call on this one.
Little big,
It's a
9.
normal hit.
Yeah.
It looks like it, yeah.
Hard Taylor,
Louise
right to
Carter out of Amherst, Nova Scotia does wear
Right
a
to
New
it,
Brunswick
right to it.
crest
Yeah.
on her curling slacks there, so
Oh,
it's not a good result.
no.
Great.
And even took hers out from behind the corner guard, so yeah. I
Face
must
red,
have
maybe?
turned that a little bit when she let it go. At that much
Oh,
weight, I
you
can't see her
see the whole thing.
getting the overcurl. That was definitely
Okay,
a foot
speed should be good
overcurl
here.
almost. So.
Yeah.
So black will opt to remove the stone now. Cars in turn. Jill indicating maybe a little on the high side for weight. Don't know what all the hand gestures mean. So Mitchell probably needs to move something here. I don't even know if I think I might be thinking
Yeah,
getting
really
rid of
think
a
you can.
couple here and
A little less, I think.
the double and roll on top of the other one would probably not be a bad result.
Yeah.
So Carter,
9-5, still a bit big.
looked pretty good for
Yeah,
Broom
you
on
gotta
that.
go there. Hard right to it.
Looks like
Okay.
a nose.
Joe Brothers with her first.
Just like a
Hopefully
10.
another takeout. Christina just trying to figure out where to put these, that they're in the best position they can be. It's sometimes a case of
My first thought was that.
too many of your own rocks there.
Okay, easy 10.
Not going to complain about that too often, but sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly where to put it.
Yeah, and the team behind wants,
10-2?
sometimes they appreciate the rocks being there to use.
You
This-
okay? No, she's fine.
Yeah.
Might curl a
You're
little
okay,
bit
bro,
further
you're okay.
past the rock, but not much.
And behind the guard.
Play that same hit and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
The first game of 6 for these teams, like we mentioned earlier, is a round robin.
You got it, Taylor.
7 teams on the ladies' side, 8 on the men's. So game 1. For Stevens now.
10. Just 10.
Touch full, but not
Just
bad.
10.
Not too
Yep,
much.
to it, Marley, she got
Nice
it.
sweeping it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Looks like she's got the roll, or maybe roll too
They
much.
had to stay.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah.
Just missed that a little bit. I'm not quite sure where. I don't know if it was ice or weight or line or what, but pretty good when she let it go. I think they felt pretty good about it. Just didn't quite come up to where
Yeah,
they
I
needed
like
it to
25
come.
even still, yeah.
She'll now throw a tight guard on this one on the edge of the button.
We're close. 3. Ow. Okay. 3. 3. 3.
I don't think if she leaves any
We're really
opportunity at
tight.
all here for
3.
Taylor Stevens to get at that shot rock, she's probably going to have to take it.
Good throw. Come on. Point. Yeah.
And for half weight.
Yeah.
I think a little more. Forward.
Big shot here for Taylor Stevens. And needs something to turn it around a little bit. Good opportunity here to make that happen.
Yeah, she just changed the weight to board weight, so line call important here.
Forward.
Those weights used to be different for me. Now they're all the same. Just get it down there with roughly the right. Very good. Can't tell, but it's close to that guard.
Oh, it's so close.
Well, unfortunately for Taylor, neither one of those did too much to improve the situation. She's not in a massive amount of trouble, but she's certainly looking like she might have to make a draw to the
Same
edge
spot.
of the button
Yeah.
here when it's all done. If Christina
Yeah, it
can
looks
throw
that
2
way.
good guards.
She had an easy 20, so we're thinking positive 30.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's all about the line.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
it's like you don't get the line if your weight's not good. So it's got to be tight or I
Yeah.
won't ever get there.
Exactly. Okay, you got this. Right to her. You'll always finish.
Air on top 12, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough. It's really good. 4 right now. 4.
Well,
4. 4. 3. 4.
She's Carly saying 4, which would be top 12, I believe. That's what she's saying. Yep.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Not much choice but to hit that, I don't think. Try to hit it, roll it into the ring somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all. Wait.
The good news, I think, for Mitchell is if she can hit this and roll in the rings, anywhere almost, that Christina probably hits it.
yeah.
Might not, but she probably does. She probably doesn't leave it there. can roll just to the about where Taylor's standing there, as far as the line goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can roll in far enough to get second shot.
I like it.
If you can, that would be perfect.
Bring
But
it as far across as we can.
just thinking ahead to what Mitchell's last shot's going to be, it'd be nice if it was an open hit, not like a draw to the button.
Mm.
Yep. Roll all the way.
Roll and sit on top of that.
Yep.
See if we can bring 2 into play.
Yeah, I like it. Good, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Mitchell,
Big.
from the Halifax Curling Club.
Yep.
At the
Right to
Halifax
it,
Curling
release.
Club. But her first one here in number
Got it, right to it,
5.
keep it on the line.
Turn hit, like to hang
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, just couldn't, really tough to get second shot on that
Yeah,
one,
that-
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So she probably
think we're
doesn't hit this. I
guarding
thought a
again.
minute ago she would hit, but I don't think she'll hit that.
Well,
She's
1,
hitting
2
2.
for sure, maybe 3. I think so. Honestly, those same spots not bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like if she
Work is
makes
fine.
this, Jim, she's
It's just
gonna
line.
have to
Yeah.
tap up her
Yeah.
own.
Okay, we had 22 on your last guy, so. We're
Possibly.
sitting 2.
We'll see what
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
here.
No, same
Yeah,
spots,
it's
great.
kind of in the
yeah,
way a
yeah.
little bit now.
Okay, same everything then.
A little lighter is good.
Yep. Okay, you got it. Three. Just 3. We're there. 3. Curl. Still 3. Curl. Same spot as last time.
This looks like it's going to be fine. Needs to go a little bit more. She might be able to get to it, Joss.
Really good. Great. A 20.
Not easy, but it might be all you got. Going to go through the hole.
Yeah.
Can definitely draw through there.
Well, it's probably no harder. It's probably going to be difficult no matter which one you go with. So
In between.
Kenji Mitchell now facing 2 here, and then number 5
Split.
needing to make a draw to the button
I think so too.
to score. Definitely doesn't want to give up any points here, but
Sounds like she's throwing just back
absolutely
forward.
doesn't want to give up 2.
Maybe trying
So
to get to the yellow and like
if
get her
nothing
level
else, she
with it.
needs to at least get second shot out of this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Maybe not quite as much ice as I would think she might need, Joss.
You got it, Mackenzie.
Seems like
you can.
it's it might be
Yeah,
okay. It's
she-
gonna be tight.
I think so too. I think she could afford to take a little more, but
Yeah. I think it just looks like close to what Christina had, maybe a little bit, maybe even a little touch less than Christina had for the guard. So
yeah.
well, she's
Yeah,
not
that was
thin,
really
so
close.
she's
T-line.
not inside.
Eat.
Weaver's just working this a little bit. Nobody's in panic yet, so it should be close.
Back there.
Does need to come off that outside one. Needs to get off of that. It's not going to, but will it cut? No, and it won't. Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
It's got number
Yeah.
2 and number 3. So not a perfect result for Mackenzie Mitchell, but she does manage to get away with just a 1. And Christina Black will take a 5-2 lead at the 5th end break here at the 2025 Ocean Contractors Provincial Championships. We're at the Halifax Curling Club and love to see you come down and take in a game or two. And we'll take a brief break and be back with you shortly. welcome back to the second half. Our opening day match here at the Ocean Contractors Championships. Halifax Colonel Club, we got Christina Black and Mackenzie Mitchell. Black with a 5-2 lead after 5 ends of play.
It's really
Pretty
running
even
right now.
game so far, I think. Really hasn't been a...
Okay, yep. Looks like
it
it's
sounds
dying.
like 5-2 is a pretty dominating
Curl.
situation, but I don't know if it's really been there. Mitchell's only been a shot or two away from being
14-4.
tied up in this one, so pretty good game so far.
Yeah, I think I just got full. Sorry, yeah, it was just a big. It was good.
Could be
It was
playing
good.
pretty much defense here with a 3-point lead. For a few ends anyways, or until something
I think
changes.
so.
Yep.
Line's good.
Mitchell
Line's
throwing
good.
up the corner guard. Has to kind of make something happen. 6 ends a
Line
big
should be
end.
really
Big
good.
end in close game, big end in this kind of a game, good at big end in all games. So needs to really kind of bounce in here with a
15-4.
2 somewhere.
Nice shot.
Better line on this one. A little tight. But
Little. I don't think too tight to house. You mean? No, I think you're
don't,
fine. No.
Yeah, I don't think it's too tight.
No.
But
No. Carly Everest to put the first one in the same place you put the first one every single end, right smack dab on the tee line.
that's so true.
Throwing a guard now.
Yep. Whoa, curl. Got a curl. Whoa, then, whoa. Curl. Curl.
This one's going to be pretty good. She's just looking to be on top of that rock or in front of the rock by
Nice.
a foot or two, and that's
Good shot.
pretty good. I think Mitchell will ignore it, but that's okay. Going around the corner. Pretty close to needing 2 corners. She's almost at the point where she's going to need more than a deuce, but
I was just going to ask you if you would put the second corner up here.
I'm not a big
Line's
proponent of 2
good.
corner guards unless you need more than 2. So I think right now I'd be okay with the 1.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
be dead against 2, but
Line's-
I would be
line's
okay
good.
with 1.
Wait only.
They're playing a lot of the double corners too.
Yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. So I figured it out kind of, but I think at most levels you don't need 2 corners. See it even in our club level curl play now, and it's kind of, we don't need that.
I think this way would be easier
Anyway,
to guard.
that's a good shot.
That's a
around the
lovely
corner
come
guard.
around. Yeah.
Yep. Kay's done a good job with that. She's
finished.
thrown up, consistently thrown up the corner guard and made the come around right after that. So, good job for the lead.
Whoa. Just a 3. Line's nice. Whoa, let it sit. 4. Line's good, yep.
So I guess we'll update the other scores, Jim.
Hard.
Sure, whenever you're
Hard.
ready.
Going into the
Hard.
5th end break.
Whoa, nice shot. It was good to see it dive.
2
It's
big
nuts.
5th enders on
Rock, yeah.
Mickelton Driscoll. Just got a
15.
4 to make the score 6-2 over McNutt. And then on the other sheet, we've got McDermott just picked up a 4 to make the score 9-4 for McDermott over Hilliard.
Yeah, 5th end pretty unlucky for those 2 teams.
Yes,
Steal
definitely.
the game McDermott actually stole, and she stole 5 actually,
Oh,
Josh,
she
not
stole
4. Yeah.
okay.
Stole 5 in the 5th end. It's it makes for a rough second half.
Sure does.
Just try and get it low.
Heel going
in.
up now for Team Black
Heel. Okay, right to her.
on the corner.
Yep.
So our game all of a sudden is the closest one we get out here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
She make the double.
Nice.
Sure
Great
did,
go.
yeah.
Okay, so
Good shot.
just could have got the
Very
roll
nice.
a little more if I.
10.
So many players now. Obviously the men's side for sure, but even on the ladies' side, so many more players can throw that big weight and throw it accurately, and it's impressive to see.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more doubles than we ever did. And the big weight for sure.
Clean.
So Mitchell throwing a,
Oh,
I
curl.
think what's really just kind of
Right
a
attack.
lightweight
Hard
hit, maybe
key.
hit and flop. I'm not sure,
Hard,
but
hard, hard,
he's got to
hard,
curl a whole bunch. I know that.
Okay.
I think second stone Carter and skipper Mitchell here, they don't seem to be quite on the same page with the takeout weights. It seems like we're, I don't know if they're thinking the same, but they're just not throwing the same or what. But seems to be she's rolled out on a number of shots. And
Yeah, she has. Yeah.
I think it's mostly been a weight thing because she looks like she throws it too good to be rolling out on every second takeout.
Yeah.
Yup. Yup. Clean. Clean.
Both
Nice.
brothers playing the keel as we zip through this end number 6. Mitchell looking to hit, obviously resigning herself to having to blank this end, or hoping to blank this end. Not very often going to get an open miss out of Team Black.
That's for sure.
Clean. Oh, curl. Hard more release. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, yep. Okay, you're good. Good,
On the nose.
good sweep, Marlies. 10.
Kind of reminiscent of first end, Joss.
Mm-hmm.
Just banging away.
Clean.
A bit of a surprise, I think. I thought Mitchell might be a little more aggressive. It was tough because they had the 2 black stones right in the 4-foot at the start, but
9,
I have to
5.
push it somewhere, and I'd rather
Marley.
do that in the
Yeah,
6th
good job,
end than the
guys.
7th end. So
Shot. 9, 5.
Yeah, she started out, with the
Yeah.
corner, and
Good toss.
they made that run back, kind of took it away, which was
yeah, it kind of took the wind out of their sails, I
Yeah.
think.
yeah.
But certainly, I agree with you. I think that they could have, still maybe a couple of rocks of another corner come around.
Whoa. Clean.
But I'd say she's going to try and carry it into the 7th end.
Hard.
Try again.
Really hard.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to get to that point. So
Okay.
didn't stay here for Taylor
10,
Yeah.
10.
Stevens. So while we're doing nothing but going up and down the ice, we will tell you a couple more things that remind you again that the new Scotland patch is upstairs here, and they will have entertainment Friday. They have live music by Anna Martin. And then on Saturday, they have what they're calling the Winter Wonderland Family Day from 9:30 to 3:30. And that includes floor curling, temporary tattoo stations, cotton candy, popcorn, a movie, and a visit from Olaf. I can't honestly say I know who Olaf is, but whoever it is, he's coming to visit, or she's coming to visit. And I don't know what movie they're showing, but I'm sure that'll be fun for the kids to take that in too. So bring them on down. Good chance to introduce the young ones to the game of curling and
Right, French, you gotta go.
let them have some fun doing what they do. Also on Saturday and Sunday, we'll have what they're calling the on-ice patch. So we'll actually have on-ice viewing
Okay.
with
I think you're good.
with refreshment
Just run
sales out there
back.
as well. That was a pretty interesting
9.
roll way out there. Roll to about
I think.
half an inch from the
Oh, way.
house. It looks like it's not in here,
There.
but it must be. So yeah, so lots going on this week, and on top of that, you have
Yeah.
curling all day long, pretty much every day.
Definitely stay close. Just gotta be
I
careful.
don't have a schedule in front of me, so I can't tell you how much, but I'm sure it's at least 3 draws a day, and sometimes 4. You can check it out if you want on Curling Zone. We'll have all of that. Okay, so now we can tell you. We got 4 draws here, just a couple draws today, but 4 draws here tomorrow, 3 draws on Thursday, 4 draws on Friday,
No,
Somewhere-
just the 3 on
oh,
Friday.
3 draws, sorry, yeah, because
Yeah.
we had to make room for the entertainment, jeez.
Right.
Anyway, and then the playoffs on the weekend, so all that's to be announced stuff, but
Off the line.
lots going on. This one's going to hit the line first. That's might be a big miss, Joss, if that
yeah,
one's
that's
in,
huge.
which
Yeah. All right, it'll be your last.
convinced it
roll
is.
For a nose hit.
Well,
So
from
you might
here
go
it doesn't
way
look
over,
it,
let her
but
drop.
Doesn't look like it on the
I'd
overhead, which
rather
those can be
hit
fool.
Maybe try to hit
Well, it can be.
Yeah.
Well, they can fool you. So
Yeah,
I
more.
figured out
Yeah.
how to say that.
Yeah.
But from here,
I'm this way.
still not convinced it's in. But we're probably going to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we might not, because if she puts this in the house, then Mitchell's probably going to hit and stay because she can't take the chance that it's not in. So
Once they're
we may never get to measure it.
speed's the same. Yeah.
Christina Black just with an open draw to the left side of center as we look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
And there should be no trouble. Sit on the tee line.
Nice.
And we'll see if Mitchell
Do you like
decides
my
to hit
feathering?
and stay, I would imagine. She's going to try to hit and stay. Some people might draw here, but don't really have to. Just an open hit's fine.
Yeah, it's a matter of your comfort level, I guess, at this
Yeah.
point.
Absolute must to stay, though, if this one's
Yes.
in. I guess we have to assume they think it's in because they wouldn't have hit it if they thought it was out, but it's got to come up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the greatest line on it, but is it going to be okay, Joss?
Yep. It's going to
be all
stick around. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I'm not going to sleep tonight, but for now, we will assume that was on the rings, and Kenzie Mitchell does make a nice shot to pick up her single here in 6 and trails 5-3 going to end number 7. Still in the game, but without Hammer playing 7, you're going to have to make something happen here pretty soon.
Yeah, the game's going right along here.
It's really good for me because I have to curl tonight.
I do too.
There we go. So you won't have to
You're
listen to
going
us
one way.
anymore today. Yeah. Much we know.
Yeah.
So I would think Mitchell will be fairly aggressive here. She probably has one more end that she can afford to give up a point, but if you do the curling math on this and you say you're forced to 1 here, get 2, forced to 1 and get 2 and go to the extra end, but a lot of things have to go right when you're playing that curling math out. So you better not change it up
Mine's
anywhere and
fine, all
drop 2.
you.
That's for sure.
And you better make this guard. Going to stay there. Well, let's stop, and it will,
Is it
I
in?
think, just a hair off the line. Probably movable.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's
Just that last little, went about 4 inches too far. Stops 4 inches shorter, it still touches that center line. And in case you don't know, I'm sure most of you do know, but if it is touching the center line, you cannot move it off that center line. You can touch it, but you just can't move it off the center line. And if you do, the nick goes back and your rock comes off. So even though it's only about a ½ an inch miss there, it is a miss that could be fairly important. You still can't remove it from play. It's still part of the free guard zone, but nicely done.
very nicely done. Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna go hard here. Have a little trouble following exactly
Right
what
on
she's going to
center.
do when she's going to do it, but I haven't seen her play very much, so. On the center guard, try to get this one just that little tiny bit better. Just keep it right on the center line so it still can't be moved. You still have one more rock to do that with.
Yeah.
This
Looks
might
like
be
it's
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's pretty good.
That'd be hard as a sweeper. I don't sweep much. That'd be hard to figure out sometimes when you're trying to get it to grit to that center line and have it not go too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the way the ice works in most places now, where it
This is that same
finishes so
spot,
hard,
so
it
like
doesn't
that
take much
15-ish.
to.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get it going a little
Nice
bit,
and
it just
clean
doesn't
here.
stop going because you figure you'd like it to stop. So. Nina Black playing the come around.
I felt big.
Carly Everest.
Right off, right off!
Well, quite a ways, but and maybe a little bit on the warm side. Well, the big news of this game is that Carly missed a button.
Sorry, guys.
In that case,
thoughts
hasn't missed
exactly.
it up until now.
You got it, Marlies, like you can.
She's had an excellent game up until.
Yeah. And what's funny is, because most of those shots were all her first rock, and there was no rock out there to deal with. And all of a sudden they get a second rock out there. She's not like unlike anybody else. Most people seem to, for some reason, you throw more. I don't know why. You feel like you got to throw a little more to make sure you get by the guard or something, which you're going to go by about 2.5 feet. So it doesn't really matter.
No.
Marlies Carter now is throwing the in-turn draw. This one can't be heavy. It looks like it's going to be okay. I thought it was going to be maybe a little heavy at first, but it's going to be all right. Still a little heavy, but it's doable, workable.
Yeah, it's workable.
Heel?
Look around, making sure she's peeling the way she wants to peel. And it's all important. Always nice to try to get a little extra to these peels. Make sure the peel first, but be aware. Sometimes people just aren't aware enough of where that little extra is that you can sometimes get.
Okay, good. Sorry about my second one there.
Carter to go back up now for
Yeah.
Carter. Too bad a setup now for Mitchell.
Not bad at all, actually.
A little wobble. One thing I have seen in this game, Joss, is that nobody throws it narrow anymore. If anything, almost every rock I see, I feel like they're throwing it on the outside of the
yeah.
broom kind of stuff.
Three.
I don't know that they are, but it looks like that from here. Might just be my eyesight. Really want this one to be in if you can help it, but that's a good shot.
Okay, you got it.
Powers throwing solid weight at this.
Yeah.
I could call it peel weight, but it's up there. Gonna get it.
Catch
Might
it.
make the double. No. Not really any great need to make the
No.
double, but would have had to hit it really thin by the look of it. She didn't hit a lot of it, and she still went behind it.
You
So
got it, Taylor.
it would have taken a lot to make that, I think.
Three. Three.
Something kind of a little scratch on the ice or something. The guys are
Three.
looking at.
Almost in.
Has to curl a
getting
whole lot
biting.
here. It's okay, a little bit.
It did at the end, didn't it?
Yeah, you'd like to have got a little bit more and have been a little
Yeah.
bit shorter, but it's okay. Yeah, brother, we talk a lot about Jill's delivery, and it's a good thing. The good news is that she's the technical director for Scotia Curling, so
Okay, you got it.
she'd be able to demonstrate everything she's trying to get people to learn. Hasn't been a long time in that role, just a couple of years, I think, now. Maybe a little bit longer than that, I'm not sure. She threw this one hard,
really don't
and
want
she's
to
going to hit a little on the high side. She's going to make it, but she's not going to get anything more than just that one, I think.
Don't take that out.
She can also teach you, obviously, the art of long sliding. She slides a long way on her shot. I remember
At a
those days a
4.
little bit, but
403.
not quite that far. But
Yeah. Two, three.
Stephen throwing the guard up again. Ideally, they'd get this guard up and have Black peel it off twice, and then the last one, Mitchell could possibly force the issue a little bit and sit 2, come right into the house enough that you're still guarding, but you're in front of the other rock. You run a risk of giving up a double, but you also
Taylor.
perhaps have a better opportunity at scoring.
Yeah.
Curl.
Problem
Keep
with
going.
this one. Jill's
Got it.
got this one,
Got
I
it.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, not by much. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't change too much.
I know.
Just because you can't really, Mitchell can't afford to do anything really with that one at the back.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, we're 1 and 3 now, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I like it. It's probably like a 4-10 split.
okay.
You got it.
Another guard coming up for Team Mitchell.
Two, three. Three.
Oh no.
A little
ahead.
deeper this time.
Yeah, I kind of think that's exactly where you want your last one. I just don't know if you really wanted it on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Almost exactly. You'd like to be line it up a little bit better so there's no
Just trying it.
double would be a lot better if it was on the other side of the center line, or be a lot less chance of her making, I guess, if you're Team Mitchell.
Peel on nose. Yeah, on the nose.
Okay. Well, we know what it does here, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, you got it.
Christina Black gonna make a double here in number 7. Might be overthrowing a little bit,
I
maybe.
think so.
Hit it.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
decent.
moves that one out. So Mackenzie Mitchell now. Throw this one and then cross your fingers, I think.
Same spot, or you hit and roll
could
the
do
one that
that.
they just rolled over there. I just worry with the same spot that like they have the nose double.
What are you calling here, Joss?
Well, by taking that out, I think
So there's
you're,
probably
you're
like a foot of room between those back two.
forcing to possibly just the one.
I think I like this.
She wants to roll in.
Okay.
So you don't like the guard or
We
the
like the
center
full
line top
roll in.
full 8 foot?
Well, normally I would, but
You got it, Mackenzie, like you can.
I think in this case I like this call myself.
I think you play this one, you're playing to give up 1.
Yep.
I think you play the other one, you're playing to steal 1.
Yeah.
Potentially steal 1. I don't know which is better. I think I would be.
'Inclined to
9-5.
go for the steal.
I think I
Almost
would.
9.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you've thrown that shot a lot of times, and
Well, that's true. The whole pretty much.
This one you're
the
not
whole
stealing one.
end.
You've got to curl. Someone's got to curl a bunch. Or
Oh
you,
dear.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a consistent enough hit and stay thing on the takeouts to play
Yeah,
that shot.
that's Good point, Jim.
Stay close.
Well,
Yeah.
and I just also think I didn't
Touching
really
line,
like the idea of
Like that
you kind
shot
of play
made,
that
touching
whole
line.
hand. Like you really
Okay, thank
play
you.
the whole hand at risk, anyways, of giving up more than one, but willing to
Well,
say I
let's
want
try
to steal
shot
one, so I'm going to keep throwing that guard.
Yeah.
So now it's like you're on the last shot. So why don't you throw it again?
Okay,
And
I will throw 11.
No, I
See if
like
we
your
can
point.
stay. I
That's-
thought you were going to just throw pick.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. No, I
the
love
only
this.
good
This
thing
is
here
lovely.
for her is that
Try
this
Okay.
isn't an easy
11
shot for
then?
Christina
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
to
But,
remove and stay.
Try to, if I roll out.
But she
Understood.
doesn't.
But she doesn't.
She
Yeah.
doesn't really have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it, Tina. It's close. I got hair quiet.
Christina's actually a little bit wide on that. Although I say that, Carly's going hard on it all the way, so she must not feel.
Curl.
Now they're trying to get it to curl, and she's going to get a piece of it. Now she's going to need to
She's
stay.
got a, yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, she lost the back one, but
Yeah, sorry, no.
so 2 points.
Yeah.
Let's let them look.
2 points for Christina Black in here,
Yeah.
number 7. So I'm just trying to think of how she managed to make that. She did look a little wide, and I thought they were sweeping it to hold it out there, and didn't
All I
really
kept hearing in my head
but
was
perfect weight
touch
for
the
that
line.
shot.
Just touching the line.
Black will take
Stop
a
sweeping it.
7-3 lead now into in number 8 here at the 2025 Ocean Contractors Provincial Championships.
For a shot, her and I were like,
Women's
once
division.
it's touching the line, we haven't made. And it was touching the line, I'm
Winner
like,
of this goes to the Scotties.
Nice patience, guys.
Yeah. Keep it up.
We're going to
No,
tell
no,
you
you're
when
good.
where in a minute once we look it up.
I think it's where Ontario? Northern
When we come back Friday, Joss will have to know the answer to these questions.
Yeah, we'll have to. Thunder Bay.
First day was
Thunder Bay,
Thunder Bay?
Ontario. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the sheet, oh yeah, so there you
That's
go.
where Carly's from, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So she'll be, if she wins, she'll be like going home
Mm-hmm.
to the world of Krista McCarville, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
February 14th to the 23rd in Thunder Bay. The winner of this event will head there. It'll be a pretty amazing trip. Some of these people have been there a few times, some many times, but some never. So
Curl. Great.
one thing about it with this format, it's like,
Yep.
you know, you get down to the end and you've got 3 teams kind of playing in the playoffs. So
Nice shot,
the person
Carly.
first
Good
gets a
sweep, guys.
bye to the final,
7.
and the other 2 play for the right to play that first place team, from what I understand. And so you just have to win one big game, and anything can happen in one big game.
Yeah.
So up goes the corner guard
Line's
for
good.
Mitchell. She has no choice now but to go hard. She absolutely has to
Stay
score a couple
close.
here. Probably would really want to
Line's
try to
good.
get 3.
Straight.
And now your double corner guards come into play, Jocelyn. I think that probably at this end is, I would be looking at 2 corner guards,
Yeah.
whatever side they were on. Carly Evers, her second stone here in end number 8.
Yep, hard then.
Carly's a pharmacist
Whoa.
here in Halifax.
Curl.
A relatively new mom.
Line 'em up,
How long
Carl.
ago since Carly had her?
I think her
Yep.
Over a year, probably.
Yep.
daughter's
Keep
about a
going.
year
Keep
and a
going.
half,
Keep
I
going.
think.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Small bump. Great shot.
And
Good.
Bryce,
Good sweep.
another
Good sweeping,
curler.
guys.
Curlers, there's a lot of married couples curlers. I think because the competitive curlers see nobody else other than other curlers in the course of the first 6 months or 5 months or whatever. So
Yeah, I was pretty close. Their daughter Kendall is 17 months old, so
good guess.
yeah.
Line's good. Wait only. Where? Marlies.
I don't even know where you read that.
14-2.
So So into the corner guard. I think it's too early, but they're there.
Hard. Go, 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 go,
Nice
go.
shot. Kate's actually,
Very nice.
Kate has had a pretty good game with that particular shot. That's almost all she's played. It's kind of that. Oh, okay.
It's like a guard for now. About a broom like out. Like that. Okay. Wait for line.
This guard going up here, but just a guard that's probably going to be not up there necessarily for
Hard.
a long time if need be.
Keep going. Bite that line. Hard. Jill, go.
Christina will come to the corner after this shot.
Go, 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 go.
Oh yeah,
Good.
for sure.
That's pretty good. Good,
It's where it gets a little tough when you do that, use that strategy.
Yeah,
and
like that.
the other team makes, in this case, black team makes their shots perfectly. Now it's kind of, what do I do?
Try to run.
I gotta somehow find a way to move something here.
A turn. Okay.
She's gonna run this back. Hope to pick up one of those on the way and still leave a guard out front. Can't afford to lose much here. You still got to keep some rocks around.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your shooter on this.
Oh,
No.
curl.
And there's a lot of weight coming down here.
Hard curl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's probably a good
Turned out
result.
good,
to be
yeah.
honest. At least it makes it a little bit tougher for Christina to decide on peeling. She's gonna throw the guard
Oh,
up again.
she's, yeah.
Bit of a surprise. You don't happen to get the curl here, and Mitchell hits and rolls behind the corners again. All of a sudden, you have a little bit of a game here in this eighth end.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised with this call,
Oh,
actually.
got a curl.
You thought they'd just run those corners?
I
Like
really
maybe
did,
make
yeah.
the double on the corners?
Yeah.
You might even,
Yeah.
it might end
Even-
up coming back and touching your own
Distance,
back
both
here,
of you.
but that doesn't really probably matter a lot right now.
Gotta go.
Christina going for the gusto, though. She'll win this. She'll
Absolutely.
probably finish the game this end if she scores.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Great
Good
shot.
job.
Team 2.
Good shot. Mitchell should have a hard look at this because there might be a way she can make this and put another red one into the rings, but you got to know where you got to hit it. I don't really see her looking at that much. I think you can hit a quarter of a rock or a third of a rock maybe and go right over top of the other red, maybe slide it in.
Close.
It's a lot of good fortune to have that happen, but
This is
still.
really big weight. And
Holy cow.
oh,
Got away with it.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Christina playing with fire a little bit here.
Be a little careful.
Split center.
Jill not completely sold in the shot. Or doesn't seem to be anyways. Stand down with their hands on hips and all that kind of stuff.
Line's good. Easy line.
Don't want to be heavy on this at all.
Coming down 3. No line. No. Over curling.
Whoa. Sit.
Ooh,
Okay, that'll
spun
do.
over there.
I was going to yell hard early.
Okay.
It looked like a soft release, but
Like you slash it that way.
Looks like it's lined up to get the back one.
Try to get that. Between them. A broom head.
Oh, she's gonna hit that. I don't think it.
I
I don't see it dragging that hard.
No, I don't either. Too much of an angle. Oh,
I just don't think she's hitting on the right side. I think she has to hit it on the. I think she has to play the out turn and hit it on the left-hand side as we look at it. Well, right-hand side on the screen, I guess.
yeah.
And then it would drags towards the yellow. I don't think you're going to hit the yellow, but it'll drag towards the yellow.
Oh,
This one, I
curl.
think you have a chance of putting it right back on your own.
Curl.
Oh,
She hit it too thin, so.
Okay. Great, Joe.
another guard going
I had no
up.
5. No ad, so.
Yeah, definitely in trouble now. It's Christina's kind of
I like
really
this way.
kind
if
of
you-
out of any danger. I think I
Okay.
really believe she played an end that could have got her in a little bit of trouble there, but it didn't. They made good enough shots that it was fine. Joe Brothers asked to throw a guard here. Tight guard. Don't want to be too far away.
Okay, 2.5's good. Easy. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Keep going, keep
curl.
going.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yep.
yep.
That's going to work out pretty nicely.
Yep.
Good sweeping, Marley.
Nice. Good shot.
Yeah, pretty
At the same
perfect,
time.
really.
Yeah.
Just as we look around a little tiny bit, I see over on sheet 4 where McDermott, who had scored 5, scored another 2 to go up by a bucket load. But right now, I don't know how that happens. You're up 11-3 or something, and
Like just off nose.
Hilliard's now sitting 4. So I'm not quite sure how that can happen, but she is. So she's going to run out of ends, but regardless of that, she is sitting 4. Oops, can't see now.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hard to say what happened there, Jim.
Yep, it's going to be 2 rocks each to come.
Hard keep.
So the peel here.
Okay.
Yeah, just not in
Didn't
the
do
right
much.
spot.
No.
It's a little bad luck. I'm just not
Yeah,
Like
I
here?
agree.
quite sure if they have it lined up exactly right, but if they do,
You could come
they're
here,
just
but
not
then
calling it exactly right
triple
for
would
that.
roll
So
in. So I think a little
Anyway.
higher than it.
Yeah, because
Overlap.
from what I see, they're throwing the
Well, you want to
throwing
be
the
in, you
rock
don't want to
very
leave any
well,
of the
but
yellow.
the
You know
result
what I mean?
isn't
This is a straight guard,
quite what
okay?
they're
Yeah.
wanting. Whether it be too much or too little ice, I'm not
Less
sure.
ice, so you're going to be less weight.
Less weight. Yeah.
Yeah, probably like right there. Yeah, like a halfway guard.
just trying to figure out a way that Mitchell can maybe get out of this with score a couple, but or even just one. It's going to be really tough to score it all here. You might have, depending where Christina puts this one, you might have the run back on your own, run double to sit 2. Which probably not going to be any harder than making 1. So.
Yeah, you'd have to try it, I think. That's all you have.
Well, I think so too, yeah. We'll see when we see the overhead.
This is
at the end of the
curling.
end. It's going to curl too much.
Yeah.
Well, too much to guard that red rock. I don't know if you have to guard the red one, but we'll see in a second when we get a little bit view of the overhead here and see whether or not it's
Sorry.
realistic. Yeah, there. Yeah, I think it's there. It's not easy, but got to go with it
Yeah.
anyway. Very worst
you
case
wanna
scenario,
kinda-
maybe end up sitting number 2,
Right.
number 3 at least, and
Okay.
make Christina
9. There.
think a little bit.
I don't think it's gonna move that much. Yeah.
So Mackenzie Mitchell with
Yeah.
trying to find a way to score more than 1 point here. You always got to be thinking about scoring more than 1, even if sometimes it looks like the best you're going to do is get 1.
It's yeah. No, you wanna.
By the way, he's got a tough time no matter
under.
what, so he might as well give this one a run.
Yeah, I think so, and I don't think it's going to move much, so it should be good. Oh, she got it out a little bit.
She got it out a lot. She might not even make contact with the red one.
Oh dear.
Yeah, not a good throw. Just trying too hard sometimes to make something happen.
Exactly.
Throw it a little nicer and just give me a hair more ice.
I mean, Christina's weight was perfect.
A little better. I had no rotation.
So Christina Black now with a chance to kind of pretty much close the door on this one. If she can She makes this out there.
Exactly, yeah.
Just bite the center line, kind of maybe take away a little bit of that raised double that Mitchell just tried, and I don't even know if really the hole's an issue, but might be able to sneak through the hole and make the double, but be hard.
It would be very difficult, yeah.
So almost no matter what she does here, she's going to make it just at least a little bit harder for Mackenzie Mitchell to score. They are going to run out of scoreboard on sheet 4. They did score 4 in the last end. Hilliard, who give her credit because I thought they might pack it in after 6. So they are now losing 11-8 with still 3 ends to play.
Still possible, yeah.
I don't know what they're looking at, but I don't know why they aren't playing the same shot they
It's
talked
closer
about.
than
They
I
tried to
thought it
play the
was.
last shot.
Exactly.
The only other thing
I
is
don't,
you can try to make
I
this
just don't
to guarantee
know if I get
to,
that.
but I don't know.
Unless there's something about that shot she doesn't like to throw. Like
Yeah, that's true.
it's the only
Okay.
other possibility. Is that if
9?
it does go and jam on the other, then you haven't accomplished anything. But
I'll actually throw it better.
that would be good.
I think so.
Again, you just said I'll throw it better, and I'm thinking, well. And I think that they're also thinking maybe that if she does make the other shot, it's still going to jam on the back one, and
Exactly.
so we might as well try something that we at least feel we can get one, no matter what. So she hasn't got any ice on this. This is going to be,
You got it.
assuming she's playing that outside one, right?
Yeah.
So she's got to throw this one pretty solid, I think. Well, let's wait. And on it early. I think it's going to curl too much. And a big 2-ender for Christina Black. And she will take a 9-3 lead after 8 ends of play, and that might be it. We'll wait a second to see.
Okay. Good game.
And this one's over.
Good game.
Good game.
So the final here, 9-3 for Black over Mitchell. Don't know if the score indicated exactly the game, Joss, but it was a pretty dominant effort, really, but just consistent effort, I guess, by Christina Black's team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got every shot in their arsenal, and they played extremely well, and no discredit to
The Mitchell team?
yeah, the Mitchell team. They played well as well. I think it was just a matter of maybe putting the broom in the just a little bit in the wrong place at times, or it could be the weight factor as well. But they got that one out of the way, and it's a long week ahead. And
Yeah, it is. I think
what
that,
happens.
I think to beat Christina, you've got to not miss the easy shots, and you got to make as many of those as you can, and that just didn't happen today. But so our first draw is over here at the Ocean Contractors Provincial Championship for 2025 at the Halifax Curling Club. A couple of games still on the ice, but you can check out those scores on Curling Zone, where you can see the line scores for all the games. And remind you as well, opening ceremonies here at 5:30 today. Next draw, men's draw at 7 p.m. this evening. Feel free to drop in and watch it. No charge to come and watch. Can't beat it. And thanks for joining us, and we will see you again. For Jocelyn Nix, I'm Jim Nix, and we will see you, I think, the end of the week. Josh, you and I will be back, but everybody will be here commentating this week, and be sure to take in some of the action.
right on. See you
Okay.
later.